In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on November 29, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. William and Mary versus NC State. The William and Mary tribe will head to the PNC Arena in a non-conference matchup against the NC State Wolfpack on Tuesday evening. The tribe are currently 3-4 and are coming off an 80-64 road loss against the Pittsburgh Panthers, while the Wolfpack are a dominant 6-1 and are on a 2-game winning streak after a 76-61 home win over the Butler Bulldogs on Friday. William and Mary is 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games, following an against the spread loss, and 6-0 against the spread in their last 6 games against a team with a winning percentage above .600. The over is 16-7 in William and Mary's last 23 Tuesday games, and the over is 5-2 in their last 7 games following an against the spread loss. NC State is 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games and 8-24-1 against the spread in their last 33 home games. The over is 8-3 in NC State's last 11 games, and the over is 5-2 in their last 7 home games. NC State put together a strong finish to the battle for Atlantis, but the Wolfpack have to return home from their trip to the Bahamas to face an uninspiring opponent. I have some serious concerns about their motivation level heading into this matchup, particularly when they need to win by such a large margin to cover the spread. William and Mary has already stayed within this number against a pair of ACC teams, giving the tribe some confidence and experience heading into this game. They also like to slow the pace of the game down, which will give NC State less possessions to run up the score, so the William and Mary tribe to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. NC State likes to push the pace and get shots up quickly, but the Wolfpack are going to have trouble doing that consistently on Tuesday night. William and Mary plays at one of the slowest paces in college basketball, ranked number 315 in average possession length. The tribe also do a good job of avoiding turnovers and do not shoot many 3-pointers, which are all factors that lead to low-scoring games. They have gone under the total in 4 of their last 6 contests. I expect them to be very focused on keeping the ball in the half court. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Maryland versus Louisville. The Maryland Terrapins will be on the road Tuesday to take on the Louisville Cardinals in Louisville at KFC Yum Center. The Terrapins have been great lately, winning 6 consecutive games to keep their perfect record. The Cardinals have been on the opposite side of the spectrum and are still looking for their first win. Maryland is 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games and 4-10 against the spread in their last 14 Tuesday games. The over is 4-0 in Maryland's last 4 road games. Louisville is 8-20-1 against the spread in their last 29 home games and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 Tuesday games. The under is 5-1-1 in Louisville's last 7 games, and the under is 3-0-1 in their last 4 home games. The Terrapins have been unstoppable, winning every game they've had so far this season. They began the season with 6 home games and will now compete in their first road game against the Cardinals. They are averaging 83 points per game this season, with Reese coming off a huge game and Scott being a consistent shooter. Maryland has scoring weapons that the Cardinals don't. The Terrapins are also allowing 61 points per game, while the Cardinals are averaging 59 points per game. Louisville comes into this game still looking for their first win of the season and has a record of 0-6. Louisville has lost by 19, 32, and 16 points in their last 3 games. Maryland is undefeated so far this year and is scoring 82 points per game. With this being said, Louisville is going to have an extremely rough time trying to break through the defense while also trying to keep up with the high-caliber offense. I expect another blowout loss for Louisville in this game, so the Maryland Terrapins to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Terrapins are averaging above 80 points per game, while the Cardinals are allowing 72 points per game. With this being said, I fully expect Maryland to have a field day. Maryland has an adjusted offensive efficiency of 113 and an adjusted tempo of 66.9. Although the Terrapins have a slower offense, they really capitalize on points per possession, which allows them to run the score up. They should have a very easy time getting the ball to the hoop against the Cardinals. Louisville has an adjusted offensive efficiency of 98.8 and an adjusted tempo of 67.7. They play slow and struggle to put points on the board every possession. Maryland is going to have a big scoring day. Expect them to run the score up. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Syracuse versus Illinois. The Syracuse Orange will be trying to snap their two-game losing streak when they face the Illinois Fighting Illini in the American Athletic Conference Big Ten Challenge on Tuesday night. The Orange are coming off a 73-72 loss to Bryant as 9.5-point favorites. The Fighting Illini are coming off a 92-59 win over Lindenwood as 32.5-point favorites. Syracuse is 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 road games and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games. The under is 4-0 in Syracuse's last 4 Tuesday games, and the over is 5-1 in their last 6 road games. Illinois is 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games and 3-8 against the spread in their last 11 home games. The over is 10-4 in Illinois' last 15 games following an against the spread win. Syracuse has struggled offensively this year, and the Orange will face an Illinois team that is once again very strong defensively with Underwood. Illinois is at home, and the Fighting Illini are a very tough physical team that defends at a high level. Illinois should be able to control this game defensively and get transition opportunities by forcing bad shots and turnovers by Syracuse. Syracuse comes into this game on a 2-game losing streak after losing to Bryant by 1 point and St. John's in overtime. Illinois has only lost to Virginia this season, which came by 9 points. The Fighting Illini are scoring 84 points per game and should have success a Syracuse team that has allowed 71 points or more in their last 3 games. The Orange have some bad losses, including losing by double digits at home to Colgate. Illinois should be able to take care of business in this game. So the Illinois Fighting Illini to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Brad Underwood's offense is built on a myriad of cuts, flares, and screens that produce open shooters all over the floor. His teams play at an extremely fast pace, and this season's Illinois squad is no different. The Illini rank 10th in average possession length and 11th in adjusted tempo per Ken Palm. Not only do they play fast, but they score at an extremely high clip. The Illini average 85 points per game with an effective field goal percentage that ranks 5th nationally. Furthermore, they score 1 point per possession, which ranks in the 96th percentile according to Synergy. They can score from anywhere on the floor for the most part, but they love to shoot from the perimeter. In fact, the Illini shoot over 46% of their attempts from deep and make 37.7% of them, which figures to be a major problem for the Syracuse zone. The Orange are extremely vulnerable against perimeter shooting because of the defensive sets in which they play. Their zone prohibits close-range shots, but it gives up a lot of long-range shots. Syracuse ranks 336th in opposing three-point rate and allows opponents to shoot 35.6% from deep because of its zone defense. The Orange also give up the second highest percentage of points from three-point range in the country. Offensively, they prefer to get their points from the mid-range, which is a soft spot for the Illinois defense. Per Haslemetics, Syracuse ranks 27th in percentage of attempts from mid-range, while the Illinois defense is in the bottom 10 in preventing those types of shots. Both offenses should be able to get exactly what they want on Tuesday night. The Illini are going to do everything they can to push the pace against a Syracuse team that played 3 times as many games as they did last week. Being the home team, they should be able to control the pace and feel comfortable from the perimeter all night. This total feels a bit too low considering the weaknesses of these defenses against each particular offense in this matchup. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.